course, you always have an affection and prejudice and some bias towards it, and you can't help it really with Kimi. And just just watching, I think he seems to be carrying an awful lot of speed into these corners. He's picking it up.
You mean going in too quickly?
Yeah, sort of turn into apex speed looks very, very high. And so he always gains a bit. And then that's fine. There'll be times when you do want to gain on some people. But they do suffer a bit when it comes to wanting to rotate the car after that, because you're carrying the speed in. It's almost, you've got to keep a bit more weight on the nose sometimes to get that rotation. And those corners are going on a bit too long. And then, which is not good for tyre wear. And then, when he thinks, right, I've gained on this guy, and you can read his mind going, I've gained, and what's more, I'm now going to get a proper exit to do it. And always runs a bit wide.
And this is not something he was doing in his McLaren years,
No,
right?
he used to have slightly shorter, he always did carry good turn into apex speed, but there was always a little more rotation there, and there was more of an emphasis on getting that weight out of the car, a little bit. And it just seems to be, it's just so predictable. You're watching him going in as well,
So what do you think that is, Rob? Do you think that's just a bad habit that's just grown over a period of time that he hasn't noticed?
Well, it's a habit. It can sometimes be good if the rest of the corner doesn't keep going on this way a bit longer. If it opens out a little bit,
but if we assume the problem is the lack of mid-corner manipulation,
rotation,
then that is a habit that he's got.
Should be thinking about it, because he's going to always then have, little. The corner's going on for a bit longer, so it's going to wear out all the tyres a bit more, front or rear, and it's going to hurt the front somewhere. And Vettel has now got, because Vettel's all about the exit, out and rotate, out, relatively late rotation.
He's a V driver, if ever.
He is, but a later one, so that and get the exit. And this worked for him with his double diffused Red Bull, which just had so much grip. When he didn't have the double diffuser up against Danny Ricciardo, it was a bit unstable. So he couldn't really do that much. Now I get a feeling he's got that back with that Ferrari, and he's able to do those
with
things.
the high rake angle, they're getting a lot of downforce in the right place in that car, the short wheelbase car.
So we want Kimi. We know. Well,
there's always talk of the Kimi replacement. Now it's Carlos Sainz, the driver that most journalists are touting as a Kimi replacement. But you still believe in Kimi?
You do, because it's Kimi. You're wanting him to keep going well.